just about to go in for my radiotherapy session. Do you like my I'm in a t-shirt. Right, so basically this is just to give you an idea about what happens. So I'm going to turn this around. Hang on, I'll have to pause it. Bear with me. Right, so we go in the door, changing room, and we have to, it's sort of like a double area here. So I have to lock this door and make sure that this door is locked. So I'm now in here in my changing room, as you can see, and I will literally just change into my new costume. Bear with me. So what happens is I have to dress in this lovely rather fetching radiotherapy gown, and they can take things apart around here and down here, because I have to put my arms up into some sort of strap thing, or just hold my hands up like this, and the machine will go around me. But they have to then undo all of this to be able to get to the area. I mean, I'm obviously not going to show you, but that one's my boobie, which is still there, and this one's absolutely flat. There's nothing here at all. That's just my mastectomy. So what we do now is we go into this room here. So we're going into the treatment room, and I have to wait in this little area here. It says, please take a seat and wait for a radiographer to collect you. It's quite a nice little area here. So I shall sit down here and just wait for somebody to come and collect me, which I'm sure they'll come in a minute. Right, so lovely radiographers come to collect me. So I'm now going to come through here. And you have to come through this special corridor in order to be able to get to the to the machine itself. So yeah, it's all very nice. Lots of music playing, nice calming area. And this is the machine itself. So this is what's this called?
Linear accelerator.
A linear accelerator. Sounds like I'm going to go on a big journey, doesn't it? Sounds like Back to the Future. And this is where I'm going to be laying. So this is all set up for me, and I have to put my arms in this particular bit here. So I lie down on there with my knees sort of slightly up. And what happens here is the machine actually comes out of the wall and all comes over me, and there's lots of lights. I mean, you've got lights up there, lights up there, lights up here, and they all shine little red bits. I don't exactly know what it is, but I think it's to set you up in the right place. And then the actual beam comes into the area that is programmed specifically for me. So everybody has a completely different set of instructions, shall we say, so a different SOP every time for different people and the way that they're set up. So yeah, I'm going to now get on the bed. It'll take about 10 minutes or 5 minutes to set me up, and then 5 minutes for the actual treatment itself, and I'll come back to you in a bit. So that was today's session over and done with. She's just resetting the machine for somebody else now. So what happens is the machine comes out, and then it goes all around. You lie on the bed and it goes around you, which is really interesting. The only difficult part that we have is the fact that you have to hold your breath. And you have to hold your breath. Oh, there's fire alarm going off. Nothing to be concerned about, bear with me. That's better. They tested the fire alarm. It doesn't matter. I set the fire alarm off. Yeah, so the only difficult part is that you have to breathe in. And the reason why you have to breathe in is to push your heart, the lungs push your heart away from the area that they're going to do. So and you breathe in. It takes about, I think it's about 5 or 6 times they actually say, right, take a deep breath now, and then you breathe in, and it takes anywhere from 15 to 22 seconds. I counted today because I always count them, because I feel if I count them, then I'm not sort of running out of breath and thinking, when's this ever going to end? So I literally count as I'm holding my breath. So it was anywhere from 15 to 22 seconds. And the nice thing about the machine is as well that if you decide, I can't do this anymore, I've got a gasp, but I need to breathe, the machine senses that and it stops the treatment immediately. So, even if you feel for one time that you can't hold your breath, or you feel like you want to cough, or you just feel like you want to breathe, you're not interrupting your treatment. It just takes a couple of minutes longer, basically. So yeah, so I have to do that 15 times. Today was my second time. Yesterday was too involved for me to actually take you through the procedure. They had too much to explain to me. But today I asked them if I could take the camera in and show you exactly what happened. So that was that. The other thing that I've got to do now is just make sure that I keep this area moisturised. So they've given me some special gel to make sure that I put on sort of this area, because they did say that after a couple of days it would be like sunburn. So I've still got that to come yet. We'll see what that's like. And of course they are killing cells with this radiotherapy treatment. So my body is going to start using more energy to be able to rebuild those cells, or regenerate new cells, shall I say. And it's very similar to the chemotherapy, only much more intense apparently, as far as building cells are concerned. So as I go through this treatment, I'm going to get more and more tired, and they said probably at the end of the 3 weeks worth of treatment, so it's 15 working days, so it's three weeks worth of treatment. By the time I get to that, it's going to be I'm going to be gone, flat out, really tired. So floored, I think they said. So yeah, I mean, I am starting to feel tired anyway, because I'm back in the routine again, I suppose. I had sort of a week off between Christmas and New Year from all treatment, and my surgery had healed and I started to feel really, really quite good. And then it's treatment again. But hey, after, another few weeks or months, we'll see. Hopefully all this shit will be over and we can get back onto living life again. I did actually start taking my letrozole tablets as well yesterday. So my body's getting used to radiotherapy and these estrogen blockers as well. So God knows what's going on inside my body at the moment. We'll soon find out what some of the after effects are going to be in a few days' time, no doubt. But I'm very lucky that my work have said just take the time out you need to take out, which is good, because I mean, even if I did go in and out at the moment, nobody would know when I was going to be there, in my mind or my body. So thanks, work, really appreciate that, and I hope everybody there is okay. I'll be back with you soon, I promise. Anyway, I want to sign off now. I think you've had enough of me. They need me to get out of this changing room anyway for the next patient. And I get to keep the gown until the end. So, yeah, very fetching. Anybody know of any good fancy dress parties I could go to? If I had the energy. Anyway, I'm signing off. Lots of love to you all and hope you find this useful. Thank you. Bye.